Welcome back to Will the News. Whether it'll news or not, we will still be here. I'm William Johnson.
And I'm William Johnson.
And on this week's episode, we've got a very exciting lineup of interviews for you, as well as some important service announcements. But for now, we're going to go to Will with the weather. Will, what's that weather looking like out there?
Clouds! Back to you.
Thank you for that weather update, Will. Man, sure does look like a beautiful day out.
Certainly does, Will. Couldn't agree more.
And that Will guy doesn't look so bad himself.
The ladies certainly think so. That's a lie. Anyways, we're going to go with the stats now. Will, what do you got for us?
Thank you, guys. We're going to take a quick look at the stats. Now, when you look at Transy, there's about an 11-to-1 student-teacher ratio with an average class size of about 15. You're really going to start to see the integration between students and teachers that not a whole lot of other schools can offer. Speaking of not being able to offer, UK, U of L, they can't offer your May-term. May-term is a great thing that Transy offers. You know what else Transy offers? Graduates from Transy, when recommended to law school, are accepted 100% of the time. UK can't say that. U of L can't say that. And I believe that about wraps it up. Back to you guys.
I love stats.
Fascinating, Will. Thank you. We're going to go now to Will, who is standing in front of our closet. Will, what's the outfit looking like for this week?
Thank you, Will. Fashion Will here with your weekly wardrobe. Now, when you have 5 other relatives that go to Transy before you, you pick up a thing or two. It's almost like I have to go to Transy. I don't have any other clothes in my closet. Cue the montage.
Well, it looks like you've got a nice Transy outfit for the. Well, it looks like you've got a nice Transy outfit for every. Well, it looks like you've got a nice Transy outfit for every occasion there, Will. Looking spiffy, if I do say so myself.
Are you okay?
Absolutely. So now we're gonna go to our weekly occurrence, the top 10.
Yeah!
Here we go. Love these.
That's
Top 10. We've got top 10 school-spirited dress-up days. Let's do it.
Yeah!
Coming up at number 10, we've got Elvis Presley. This is his Jailhouse Rock. The hair black and had those sideburns. Really attention to detail there. We can't forget Mr. Van Huss's cooperation with that one.
You cannot there, Will. Let's go on to number 9.
Number 9 was Ken from Barbie vs.
Incredible.
Ken Day. Haven't seen the Barbie movie. Is it any good? Considering I'm you, I can't say, but just look at that blonde hair. Wow. At number 8, we've got Captain Jack Sparrow. That's right, we won best place in the costume party for this one. We didn't break character the entire time. We were annoying. I was gonna say dedicated. Number 7, this is a personal favorite. We got Old Man Will up in here. We don't look a day over 90. Agreed. But into our next slot, we've got Mr. Muth. That's right, this was for dress up as your favorite teacher day, and we got the shirt down. Didn't even plan them, that just happened that way. Khakis and the mask, you love it when things work out. Next up is proof that school spirit is not always about costumes. True that we got to co-MC with Mr. Van Huss at a pep rally. Just love pep rallies, don't you? Couldn't agree more. Next up, we've got Adam Sandler Day. Baggy pants, the baggy shirt, and the hat backwards.
Oh, yeah. Sleeper pick right there.
And another dress up as your favorite teacher day. We've got Mr. Long this time, the fishing legend himself. Ball cap cost $10.
It was worth it in the end.
Next up was Celebrity Day, so of course we came in a full suit with security. Let's roll that footage.
Mr. Johnson, you need to sign here.
One word on Will Johnson. One word, good or bad?
Amazing.
Amazing.
And to cap off this list, show the clip. Yeah. I think that's it for this top 10. Transylvania, if that doesn't show we're school spirited, I don't know what does. Let's go back to the desk. School spirited as ever. Thank you, Will, for that top 10. Now we're going to go to the teachers, see what they have to say.
My name's Lauren Oslin.
My name is Drew Van Huss.
Hey, my name is Suzanne Hires.
Hi, I'm Mr. Hale.
I'm Mrs. Brown.
Hi, my name is Erica Hubbard.
Hello, I'm Mr. Muth, or Chad Elliott Muth, if you want to know my whole name.
So let me tell you a couple things I know about him. I was his math teacher at Station Camp High School, honors geometry. And my first impression of Will Johnson was when he was a freshman. I didn't even know who he was. And he was at a pep rally and really involved, getting into it, dancing. I'm like, who's this guy? And when he got in my class, I realized how special he really was. He's a great guy, always involved in everything. Great student, hard worker, very creative. He's done things at this school that no one has done before since I've been here.
He worked hard in class. He goes above and beyond. He would be a good asset to your school, no matter what his major is. The work ethic is there. and you really need that for college. I can't say nothing bad about him. I know he works hard.
So I teach history here at Station Camp High School. I have never actually had Will in a class, but I have very rarely met a student who was so outgoing and so creative as Will is. And it has allowed us to develop this relationship where we have been able to work together to create some really special moments in his high school experience.
I'm here today on behalf of Will Johnson. Unfortunately, I never had Will for class. I met Will in the cafeteria when him and his motley crew was playing a game. They were rolling dice in the cafeteria during lunch. I watched for 2 weeks and I finally went and investigated. There was no money on the table, and I asked what they were playing. And if money was going to be involved, could I get in? That's when Mr. Johnson informed me that he was playing a game on things he had learned in a math class.
He made a game out of my class. He'll get a chance to tell you about that. He took whatever we learned in class and made it into a board game.
Invented a game that he learned from his math teacher. Worked with design production in making mock-up boxes, and I invited Will to the class to aid them in the logo and etc. The box.
I'm sure he's going to be wildly successful at whatever he chooses to do in life. Will's been a joy while he's been here for the 4 years he's been here. He's done a lot of things with the broadcast journalism class. We look forward to his Will versus Teacher episodes. If you haven't seen those, they're a riot. Really well done.
In the times I have had conversations with Will outside of class with his Will versus Teachers, just in the hallway, it is my recommendation I would accept Will Johnson 100% to Transylvania University and any scholarships he might be applying for. I would be willing to say this: he will be the shining graduate from that college, and you will make a dire mistake not accepting him to your program.
Another time we were at a restaurant, my wife and I were at a restaurant, and sure enough, he and his family were there, and they sent us a dessert, which is the kind of character that Will is. He's just very thoughtful, very caring, and I think you're going to be happy to have him on board with you if you choose to pick him.
I teach English, photography, and a yearbook here at Station Camp High School. I met Will in sophomore year of English, so he's a senior now, so 2 years ago. In class, he was always, a great personality, willing to work, willing to ask questions and discuss things, and also willing to learn and take critical criticism, especially in writing. We all need a little help in writing, especially our sophomore year. Will is just a joy to have in class. His energy is there. He's one of those people that can just walk anywhere and just bring light and happiness in the room and laughter. So I love Will, and I know he will do great things in this world, and I look forward to seeing all his successful accomplishments.
I teach freshman English at Station Camp High School.
I teach honors and AP chemistry. Will was an honors chemistry student of mine his junior year, and he also worked for me this past summer as an assistant swim coach for a summer swim program within the Nashville Swim League.
I taught Will when he was a freshman in my class, and every day he came in it just seemed like he was the happiest person on earth.
Will is a very positive and creative individual. He has a very good work ethic, and he isn't afraid to ask questions, and he's a very reliable and dependable student. Will is very well-rounded. He is involved in many different activities, and he strives to go above and beyond in his academics by taking honors and AP courses. Will is a member of the Beta Club, National Honor Society, and Student Council. He is also a part of many theater productions, and he swims competitively for our high school swim team as well as a club team called Excel. He is active in his church, and he is also a founding member of the SCHS TV Production Club. Within the production club, Will even started his own series called Will versus Teacher, where he took on teachers in miscellaneous tasks, and then they would post them as little TV episodes. So just so you know, you don't have to worry. Your baseball and softball scholarships are safe from Will Johnson.
That in turn made my class fantastic. It didn't matter how bad of a day I was having. He made it better every single day that he was in here.
Overall, though, it's been a privilege to know Will and be a part of his high school experience. He's got many talents. He's got a great work ethic. He has morals. He's very humble. And his academics has paved the road for success for whatever university or career of his choosing.
He would participate every day, and he worked to his best degree every day. I got his best every single day. And I wish that I had a classroom filled with students like Will. I do not regret having him in my class whatsoever, and I wish I could have him every single year.
I'm one of the librarians at Station Camp High School, and Will is our 4th block office worker. He's very reliable, and he makes us laugh a lot.
If you have any questions, I can be reached at blake.long@Sumner, SUMNER, schools.org.
Thank you.
I'm speaking live with Keith Johnson. Keith, what do you got to say?
Fellow Pios, this is Keith Johnson, class of '88, speaking to you on behalf of Will Johnson, class of 2028. Will is a Transy legacy. He would be the 6th member of his immediate family to go to Transy, counting his grandfather, 2 uncles, a brother, and a first cousin. Many of the applicants that you're going to hear from are going to speak to you about how they would benefit from a Transy education, how getting a liberal arts education in a vibrant campus and community is important, and how it would help set them up for the rest of their lives. These things are all true, of course, and it's also true for Will. However, the other benefit of Will is that Transy benefits from having him on campus. Our swim team becomes more competitive. Our campus becomes more exciting by having YouTube star Will versus teacher. Our classrooms become more interactive, more dynamic. Our theater department becomes more talented. So not just does Will benefit by a Transy education, but Transy benefits by the presence of Will. And I hope you will take that into consideration when looking at applications. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Keith. Be in touch. I'm hearing now from Uncle Kelly. Uncle Kelly, what do you have to say?
Hello, Transylvania community. My name is Kelly Johnson, class of 1994. And I'm here today to talk to you about Will Johnson, class of 2028. I graduated from Transylvania with a physics and music degree, and that took me to study engineering. And my engineering degree has taken me all around the world as an executive at Walt Disney Imagineering. You know, Will has grown up with Transy, for his grandfather, 2 uncles, an older brother, and a cousin have all gone to Transy before him. Since I graduated from Transy in '94, a lot has changed on campus. There's a lot of new buildings, but some things have not changed. For I know Transy still brings top quality education, opportunities for campus involvement, and a diverse liberal arts class selection. I know Will is a perfect candidate when he attends Transylvania. He's already part of the Transy community. He brings a positive attitude and integrity. He would have a positive impact on his classmates and engage with his professors. And he would bring the campus and community up to a new level. Like his family before him, Will be valued on campus and valued as an alum. Thank you.
Truly a remarkable person. I'm now on the phone with Gandan Johnson. Gandan, what do you have to say?
My name is Bill Johnson. I graduated from Transy in 1960. At that time, there were only 300 students. The only building that is now in existence that was there when I was a student is Old Morrison. Everything else is new. My oldest son, Keith, and my youngest son, Kelly, both graduated from Transy. My oldest grandson, Braden, graduated from Transy. My granddaughter, Meredith, is a student currently. Now, my youngest grandson, Will, wants to attend Transy like the rest of his relatives did. Also wants to be on the swim team, and he's talked to the coach, and they said he could be. He's very intelligent, very hardworking, and very deserving of a large scholarship, which will help pay for the expensive tuition. I know he will be an asset to the school because he's always active in all activities while he's been in grade school and high school. And I know he will get a quality education from Transy. I'm not really sure what area he wants to be in, but I'm sure he'll be successful in whatever area he chooses.
Thank you, sir. Indeed. Now we're going to go to Braden Johnson, my brother, who threw the first no-hitter in Transylvania history. Braden, what do you got?
Hello, my name is Braden Johnson. I'm Will's older brother, class of 2017 at Transylvania University. I've been asked to speak a little bit on behalf of Will. Selfishly, I can say that Will sat around and he's grown up watching a lot of his family members go on from Transylvania to do exactly what they wanted to after school. Myself, I finished Transylvania and went on to UK and got my doctorate in physical therapy. I've got an uncle who ended up going and becoming an engineer, another a lawyer. My grandpa was a CPA for Louisville Slugger for many, many years. So Will's been lucky enough to see his family members go to Transy, have success in the fields that they wanted to after graduation. As somebody who recently graduated from Transy, I could say that will bring all sorts of energy. And he will be invested in everything that's going on that campus, whether that's athletically with swim, with the arts as far as potentially drama or theater even. So he'll be somebody that will be invested in everything that he can while on campus and hopefully making it a better overall experience for everybody else as well. So on behalf of Will, hopefully he gets a chance to show everybody what he can do. And go Pios.
Thank you, Braden. Well, this has been William Johnson. And I'm William Johnson. Thank you so much for watching this broadcast. We'll see you next time.